Hello, family. Welcome back to the channel, home of the RLC community and home of the Patreon that offers the most value out there. If you're interested in the Patreon or the merch, okay, those links will be in the description and in the comments. Okay, and remember, you can also cancel the Patreon at any time. All right, so look, I wanted to look at this right here, okay, and this is a perfect example, okay, of what I was talking about. Now, remember, I was talking about the Saitama's tokenomics situation way before this came out right here. Okay? Just go look at the videos. And one of the things you all know that I made past videos and I'm not for a lot of the crazy tokenomics out there because a lot of these projects, I don't know why they feel when they come out with a project, a lot of these developers, that they have to have some crazy tokenomics and the tokenomics just does not benefit them a lot. It does not benefit them. And this is one of the reasons why the Saitama team really strayed away from a crazy tokenomics in the beginning. This is why they started out with, no marketing wallet, and I see nothing wrong with that. And they've also, Russ had also explained why they did not have crazy tokenomics as well as a crazy marketing wallet. And the thing is this right here. Do you see, okay, how these tokenomics go across the board right here? All right, now this is kind of low for the Saitama team. Okay, this is kind of low for the Saitama when it comes to the V2. Okay, now how it's normally set up with a lot of the projects out here is that they're nowhere near this low right here. Okay, you'll have some projects out here that go 5 across the board, they go 10 across the board. I've seen some crazy as 20 distribution or liquid, like it's crazy. It gets crazy. All right, okay, and that's the problem with a lot of these projects who have crazy tokenomics, because the thing is this: when you have crazy tokenomics like this, all right, and all of your revenue comes through the project, you have to dish all of those percentages out. Okay, you have to dish all of those percentages out, and that makes it kind of crippling for a project or a developer to have any kind of return to reinvest back into the project, okay, or continue to build within the project beyond their tokenomics. Okay, so me myself, I'm not for it. All right, now Russ had also said, when he was getting criticized about them not having a marketing wallet, Russ also explained the reason why they do not have a marketing wallet and crazy tokenomics is because any revenue, okay, that they get coming through the project, okay, they can take that revenue and rebuild instead of dishing out a lot of that revenue and being crippled. The thing is this: imagine Saitama going through what they're going through now and having a crazy tokenomics. Okay, do you think they would have had as much success now? Okay, now like I said, they were limited on what they can do, but do you think they would have had as much success as they had now if they had a crazy tokenomics? In my opinion, they would not, because they would have been crippled. This project would have probably fell further behind if they had crazy tokenomics set up like this. Okay, and that's what a lot of individuals have to understand. Saitama did the best that they could with less. Okay, if in my opinion, if they had the crazy tokenomics, all right, and high percentages like a lot of individuals did, they probably would have never had that 20 million that they spent to build within the project. Okay, and what did I say on a lot of my past videos? I said if Saitama decided to go V2 and decided to go with a marketing wallet and crazy tokenomics, Saitama, in order to have success, okay, they were going to have low percentages in their tokenomics. And what happened? I told you all, I'm not a psychic or anything like that. I'm just saying, I believe that based on how Saitama carried themselves, I said them in my videos, you can go back and look at it. I said based on how Saitama carried themselves and money managed, revenue managed within the project, I said if Saitama came out with a new with a tokenomics and marketing wallet, it was going to be low. It probably was going to be lower across the board than your average project out there. And what happened? Look, I'm not making this stuff up. 5% total tax. All is 1% all across the board. I mean, for project funding, you got 1.75%, but it's 1% all the way across the board. This is what I was talking about. This is what they needed. This is how they're going to be successful. Now you have revenue coming through the project, and you're not going to have to dish out a lot of that revenue, okay, and you'll still have revenue to build within the project, because remember, Saitama is probably more than likely going to be building outside of this also, okay. They're going to probably be more than likely building outside of their tokenomics. I think that is good. It's going to leave them a lot of breathing room. Okay, this is what we needed. We needed, look, 1%, 1.2.5, 1.25% for burn. Projected funding is going to be 1.75%, and for distribution, it's going to be 1%. And for liquidity, it's also going to be 1%. Now, for some of the critics out there, they look at this and they think that this is too low. You have to look at the big picture. You don't want this to be too high. You don't want this to be 10% here, 15%, another 15%, 20%. You don't want that, because, you know, what do you have to look forward to, you know, after all of that is dished out? What do you have to look forward to? All right, so I like the new tokenomics for the V2. It's 5% all the way across. Those crazy projects out there that do crazy tokenomics, they have some insane percentages. Go look at them, okay? And I hope you learned something from this, and you understand the purpose. You understand both purposes. You can benefit both ways. All right, you can benefit for having a marketing wallet, and you can benefit without one. A lot of the investors out there, including new investors who are just getting into this kind of stuff, okay, a lot of them do not understand how all of this goes, okay? But in a nutshell, this is what I'm telling you. If you have a crazy tokenomics like this, remember, you have revenue that comes through the project, okay? If you have a crazy tokenomics setup, you have revenue coming through the project. Tokens, coins, revenue, whatever you want to call it. That stuff has to be dished out into the tokenomics, okay? And a lot of developers, they depend on having leftover revenue, okay, to build within the project, okay? So, and also revenue fluctuates and it varies, okay? So if you have, okay, a certain amount of revenue coming in, and whether it's high or low, let's say it's low, and you have big percentages right here in your tokenomics, and you have to dish out, what do you have left over to build within the project, okay? And you do not want to have the higher percentages. Like I said, 5% is good, 1% all the way across the board. I've been talking about this, okay? I don't know if they read my mind. I don't know if the developers are looking at my videos, okay? But it's more than likely of just not only getting the big picture, but understanding the moves that the developers have made before all of this went down. Okay, like I said, I don't just look at crypto projects and say, oh, it's a crypto project, this is what I don't just look at the basic picture. I look at the big picture. I look at how they handle themselves, how they handle them, like I said, the funds. And like I said, I just came to that speculation. I made a video on it. I said, if based on how Saitama handle themselves, if they went with a V2 or a marketing wallet and switched over their tokenomics, I think they would go low, and that's what they did. 1% all the way across the board, 5% total. All right, so I like this right here. I believe that Saitama is setting themselves up for success. They're setting themselves up for success. Okay? You cannot go wrong with this. And for the individuals out there, for a lot of the investors who hear the critics say, who bash this right here, look, there's nothing wrong with this. All right? Just look at the big picture. So I wanted to make this video. And remember, okay, every now is history tomorrow, and you even have patience in this crypto investing space or lose in the end. This is my video. I'll catch you all on the up and up. Outie.